Hi everyone, welcome back to War on the Sea, Madness in the Mediterranean. Here we are, day 13, 15th of October 1940. My goodness me, a lot's happened. Lots happened in this couple of weeks, you know, all sorts of trauma. The Axis forces have lost a lot of shipping, and we've lost a little bit as well. We lost obviously a battleship, the HMS Nelson, which was one of the key losses. But we have managed to take most of North Africa. Just Tobruk, which fell to Italian forces, is eluding us at the moment. We do have 2,184 troops fighting to reclaim Tobruk. We've got 1,800 supplies on site, so hopefully that is going to be enough for them to take control and take captive the Italian troops who surrender. Hopefully that goes that way. Meantime, we've got the Tobruk reinforcement group heading back to Alexandria, maybe to get some supplies and troops and whatever. We've got the two subs. We've got the two destroyers doing sub hunting outside of the Tobruk waters. We've got a B-17 doing some crazy aerial reconnaissance. So back here in Alexandria, we've got only 250 troops. Wow, is that all? 1,700 supplies, 300 engineering and fuel. And that's pretty much backing up everything, isn't it? That's in supporting all these minor little bases here, which we just dropped 250 troops on. The most forward that we've got here at Kalamata, we've got 194 troops here. I think they had a bomb raid, didn't they? Or bombing raid from an enemy aircraft. 3,200 supplies, which is a lot. I'm not sure where we got all those supplies. We actually moved some of those supplies down to Tobruk, perhaps. But we are probably going to get some engineering and fuel over here and get this up to a level 3 airfield. This is one of the airfields we do want to develop so we can attack into southern Italy. We have got Tripoli down here, which has got a level 4 airfield. And obviously Malta, level 5 airfield. So from Kalamata and from Malta, and I think from Tunis as well, we've been striking the Italian bases here at Palermo. You can see we've wiped out the port and the airfields. We've taken some strikes against Taranto. We've knocked that down to a level 4 airfield, but we're not having much joy there at all. And we have been hitting Porto San Paola, and I think we maybe reduced the airfield, but not had terrible success, to be honest. But we'll continue with it. That's what we got to do. Down here around Malta, we've got some destroyers and some U-boats, potentially some light cruisers out there, causing a bit of grief. We've got our strike team, which is made up of the powerful HMS battle cruiser Hood, and we've got the battleship HMS Lion, as well as HMS Shropshire, who's a cruiser, and Belfast as well, who's a light cruiser, and with some destroyers as protection and escort as well. So they are doing a grand job and pushing back a lot of the forces out towards the west, along the North African coast. Obviously we've got Gibraltar here, which is our main hub. We've got 3,500 troops, 22,000 supplies, 850 engineering and fuel, which we need to get dished out pretty quick. To do that, we've got these guys. This is Invasion 1. That's just the convention we gave it. They are going to sail to Tunis and drop off there. We've got Arm Merch 2, which is going to come back here. I think the first couple of loads are probably just going to go to Tunis, and we're going to upgrade this airfield. We got it damaged from further enemy air raids. And then we're going to have, you see we've got Arm Merch 1 there. So they're going to sail from there to there, and then they're going to sail on to these places to resupply. So that's the plan anyway. We have like a whatever you call it, relay system going on. But there we go. Up here we have Sea Furies guarding HMS Victorious, who's a aircraft carrier, and her group. She's got a couple of cruisers in there as well. We may bring her in to do some raids against these bases. And behind her, we have HMS Renown. An old-style battleship, but still a fantastic ship. We've got the HMS Hastings as well, cruiser. And we've got some destroyers keeping them company. That's just to try and, well, protect these guys as well, really, and see what we can do. But first off, as all we do, let's try and clear the way. Let's try and get some of these subs out the way. Let's send a couple of bow fighters with rockets. See if you can just wipe out these subs. Because they really are a pain. If we can get rid of the subs, that's fantastic. Benghazi's got a level 2 airfield, so we can maybe strike at some of these. But for now, Tripoli, let's get a couple of bow fighters. Again with rockets. Get you heading up to try and wipe out that U-boat, or spot that U-boat. Friendly U-boats here. And we got some enemy fighters that I assume they were after the Hornets who were returning to base, but obviously are returning from their sortie, so that's fine. What do we have into? Well, we sent up some aircraft, so we're not going to be able to look. We've got 9 B-17s at Malta. At Tunis, we have. Oh, we launched a. We recently launched some fighters, so we can't check on that. Algiers, we've got an airfield. We've got 4 B-17s, 6 Spitfires. We'll keep them back for now. On Victorious, what have we got? Let's have a look when her aircraft. Don't know what I was trying to speak then. So she's got Sea Furies. She's got 12. The others are up, I believe, covering. And we've got 15 Avengers, torpedo bombers. They can carry bombs and rockets, but you know they're probably not what we want. Okay, so we're probably not going to use them to raid enemy ports and bases. They're probably not best placed for that. So maybe we can get them close to, say, these light cruisers and get the torpedo bombers up. At 10:27, the 2 bow fighters from Kalamata are in their search area. Nice calm sea. I don't see any. Oh, hang on, what is that behind us? Oh yes, there is that U-boat. We've spotted her. She's behind us, boys. Let's turn and attack. Ooh, we got a hit. We got a hit. That's probably her done. Engines look knocked out. She's wobbling thanks to the strike from one of those rockets. Yeah. She's dropping down. And she's gone. The first kill of the day. Beautiful. So there we go, first kill of the day, a U-boat sunk for 753 tons. Happy days. Right, you guys, job well done, return to base. Oh, hello. We've got some spotter planes there, which are usually launched from capital ships. Keep an eye on those. Meantime, where are... Oh, they're the bow fighters. Okay. Let's you head for that one. I might send something to go and investigate. Actually, you've got plenty of fuel mileage. Go and have a look at that. Go and have a check those out before you head home. Just to see what's going on over there. At 10:37, the other pair of bow fighters are now in their search location. Checking behind us, because that's where the last number of U-boats have been. Again, lovely calm Mediterranean Sea. Oh, it's right there. He's right there. Let's dive and attack. Okay. They're having to lose a bit of height, which has thrown off the rockets. That's a terrible attack, boys. Oh. Something exploded. I'm not sure what. Did they hit a mine? Oh, well, But I don't know. Maybe one of the rockets landed on the water and they sailed into it. Engines are still going, so although we did see an explosion, I'm not sure what that was from, but she's diving down with power, so I suspect she's okay. Power seems to be the first thing that's get knocked out on these U-boats if they're in trouble. But we'll keep an eye on her, because if she's going to go deep, she may have flooding, and despite the engines. I'm having a look. No, her bow planes are pointing down. She's diving. So you'd have thought if she was in trouble, she'd be bow planes up, engines going, blatting like anything to try and keep her level. Oh, she must have been in some trouble because she's emergency blown ballast. Now, is she... I think she's still going down. Bow planes have leveled off. Maybe even trying to push her up. Well, we may get a fortunate kill here. If not, we'll keep the bow fighters in the area and they can try and strafe her if she does come up. Well, having to recall these guys to patrol around the area in case she popped up, we lost contact with the U-boats, but we've just had the klaxon to say she's been lost in the deep. So, win-win. There we go, another U-boat sunk for 759 tons. Not sure how, but we'll take it. Alright, you can return to base now. Those guys are going to check out these spotter planes before they head home. And just before 11 AM, one of our spot planes from, I think it's from the Hood, or maybe Lion, has spotted something apparently. Now these guys obviously south of Malta, with the task group. What have they spotted? They wouldn't radio us and report something if there wasn't something here. So there's got to be something here. It's probably going to be out of the cloud a flight of Luftwaffe fighters to shoot it down, but hopefully not. So you've got the lovely little Walrus seaplane here. Front gunner and rear gunners and observation guys. But yeah, let's see if we can spot anything. Oh, I see. Hello. It looks like 3 destroyers heading east. That's what she spotted. Okay, we'll put that on the map for as a report. Maybe we'll send the strike team down to try and finish these guys off. Okay, so we know there is some destroyers here. Okay, good to know. Is it worth sending the strike team? Oh, it's a bit close to that U-boat, which has popped out of nowhere. Let's send the strike team down there. And while we're doing that, Malta, let's send a couple of Hornets. Oh, we got Wyverns. Let's send a couple of Wyverns with rockets to just go and clear out that U-boat. I do not want that U-boat to get anywhere near our battleships. 15 minutes later, the Wyverns are in the last known location for Hello. Yep, there she is. The U-boats. Turn and attack. Okay, the Wyverns are diving down. Hopefully they're going to have more accuracy than... Oh, she's diving. Quickly. Oh, she's gone. Big explosions above water. But I don't think... Oh, the engines have stopped. Ooh, we might have done enough concussive damage to maybe buckle her hull or something. Oh, that would be amazing. She looks like she's going down like a sack of spuds. There she goes. Well, by the skin of our teeth, another U-boat sunk, 753 tons, but more importantly, one less menace to go near our battleships. Good stuff, Wyverns. I thought you're not going to get that opportunity, but you can head back now. Meantime, those bow fighters are almost up to the recon aircraft. Okay, here they are. Trying to spot those recon aircraft. Oh, but what they have spotted is a very large convoy with some very large ships leading the way. Oh, hello. Right. Good spot, that. Yes. And what we think is we're dealing with 2 battleships, a couple of heavy cruisers, and maybe a light cruiser with destroyers. Okay. Well, I'm not going to send Hood and line up against these guys. We're going to try and soften them up first. So here we go. The after spotting report. We've got a Marco Polo battleship, a Columbo class battleship, Trento heavy cruiser. Looks like another heavy cruiser there. Another Trento. Merchant ships and a couple of destroyers. So 2 heavy cruisers and 2 battleships. Yeah, get the heavy bombers out. Right, and we spotted them here. So, Kalamata, 2 B-17s. They'll probably get picked off by enemy fighters, won't they? Right, do we have... Oh, we do have... Okay, I didn't think these would be available just yet. Right, 9 B-17s. Fly straight for that. From Kalamata, let's launch those 4 Spitfires to provide an escort, or at least area cover, while the B-17s get airborne. At 25 past 12, the B-17s are in the area. Unfortunately, they've spawned right on top of the enemy group. We didn't see them. We just kind of got to the area where we last spotted them. And actioned the engagement. So there we go. 2 battleships. 2. That looks bigger. This is just a weird distortion. They look identical, as in the shape, but that one looks tiny for some reason. Bit of weird perspective going on there. Anyway. These bombers are now climbing up to a safe-ish altitude, 10,000 feet, and then we're going to come in and try and hit those battleships. Okay, sorted ourselves out, gone up into formation. We've got 4 groups here, and we've got a single bomber behind. There's the group coming out of the mist. They're obviously doing evasive maneuvers. We're attacking the front row. So 1 group of 4 attacking this one, 1 group of 4 attacking this one, and the single one attacking that one. Yeah, they seem identical now. I don't know why the perspective made it look the other one much bigger. Anyway. Flight 1 has dropped their bombs. Bombs away. Okay, we've got the 2 battleships in view, watching the bombs fall, hoping for some good fortune. They're not moving particularly quickly, so great hits on the bomber, the battleship behind. Oh, maybe we should have gone both flights on that one battleship. Great strikes on the 2nd battleship, and the cruiser. That single bomber was maybe a little bit further behind. And fires midships to stern on this. I think this is the Marco Polo. You're wrong. Oh, and a rearward hit on the heavy cruiser there. But yeah, smoke. Oh, the first battleship is moving at good pace. She seems fine. This one seems to be struggling. Well, if we have to pick them off one at a time, that's fine by me. That's what we'll do. She's gone. Happy days. I've sunk their battleship. So the after action report. All 9 B-17s safely out of the combat zone. And we sunk a battleship. for 44,000 tons. The second battleship, which I think is the Marco Polo, moderate damage, minor flooding. The heavy cruiser, heavy damage, heavy flooding, so she might be very slow going forward. So maybe we can try with a torpedo attack next time. We've also got some minor damage to these destroyers back here, moderate damage to this one. I think that's in the evasive action. The cargo ships kind of just put on their anchors, and these two had to kind of quickly zip around them. So yeah, 44,000 tons sent to the bottom, 5 command points. Happy days. So that is a good attack. Let's get those B-17s back to base. Those Spitfires likewise can probably start to return. We're too soon to start anything from there. Right, Benghazi. That's probably quite a distance. And the Wyverns do drop their torpedoes incredibly early, don't they? So I'm probably going to hold off that attack. Both fighters with torpedoes. Now, they might have the range. 533 nautical miles, yes. Perfect, let's send them up. 10 torpedo bombing bow fighters. That could be interesting indeed. And what I'll also do, forget about those 3 destroyers, I'm going to move the strike team this way just to intercept them if they're going for Malta. At 2 o'clock that afternoon, our torpedo-laden bow fighters are battleship hunting, and we get the chime. Oh, there they are. There they are. Right, we've popped out right at the wrong place. So we've got the battleship with the 2 cruisers at the front. Right, let's quickly get out of dodge and set up for an attack. Okay, the first wave is coming in to attack. It's the Columbo battleship, which is still there. We sunk the Marco Polo last time. Torpedo's gone. Get out of dodge, boys. Get out of dodge. Oh, 2 immediately shot down. The other 2 braking and running. Hopefully, look at the anti-aircraft fire. But we've got torpedoes in the water. 1 hit. Oh, and the others squeak by. But it's not over yet. Wave 2 is about to come in, and we've got another pair of bow fighters somewhere. There they are. They're in front of us. They're coming in. We're targeting the Columbo. That is the prize. A beast of a battleship. Look at the anti-aircraft fire. My god, these pilots are brave. Oh, one's been shot down. Oh, torpedo launched. Torpedoes launched. Already low at the front. She just got shot down as she passed. These torpedoes look like they're just in front, or we may get lucky. The second wave for sure. Another good hit. 2 hits. Oh, so 3 torpedo hits against the Columbo. She looks in trouble. She is really low in the water. So she's taken bomb hits from B-17s and now 3 torpedoes. 2 on the starboard side, 1 on the port side. All at the front of the ship. Well, 4 of the bridge anyway. I think she might be okay, you know. The fact that she's still got a lot of power. She's keeping the fires down, so I suspect she might be okay. We lost many a brave pilots on that, but we do need to sink this ship. So, of the 10 brave pilots that attacked, 5 were lost in this conflict. The Columbo battleship, heavy damage, moderate flooding, but she lives. The Trento heavy cruiser still got heavy damage and heavy flooding. And we've got the minor damage to the destroyers back here as well. So we've got those guys coming back. What do we have else? We've got 2 B-17s, 4 bow fighters. We could send another wave of torpedo. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's wait until the B-17s are available from Malta. There we go. Malta's available. 9 B-17s. Send them up. We'll concentrate all fire on the Columbo. Meanwhile, near Tunis, we've got an enemy air raid coming in. Launch the Spitfires. And shoot them down. Right, the Tunis Spitfires are up, scrambled, and looking for prey. There we go. I can see 6 enemy aircraft at this point. What are they? They look like 4-engined heavy Italian bombers. Yeah, looks like their days are numbered. Smoking already. Next wave of fighters coming in. Shot down, beautiful. Can you get 2 in one go? No, no. Beautiful. Love watching the Spitfires swoop in. Okay, it looks like the bombers are being turned back as 2 splash down. Whoa, hello. So yeah, it looks like this enemy bomber raid is short-lived. And hopefully these guys won't be allowed to make it home. So 6 enemy bombers shot down. Our 6 Spitfires are A-OK. And we'll get them to return to base to refuel and rearm. Fantastic. Meanwhile, B-17s are making their way towards the battleship Columbo. Okay, here we are with B-17s then. We've got red flight here, group of 4 B-17s. We've got yellow flight, which is just a single B-17. You can see her leading the way there, up at 10,000 feet. Now, there's Columbo. She is broken away from the rest of the ships which are there. So we are coming in 5 B-17s to try and finish her off. We've got blue flight with another 4 B-17s waiting in the wings. But I'm hopeful that these guys, because she's obviously struggling. She opens up her anti-aircraft guns. She's obviously struggling because she's not doing evasive maneuvers. She's just trying to gun it in a straight line. So that gives our bombardiers a sporting chance to try and finish her off. Oh, yellow flight has been shot down. That's not good news. Precious B-17 lost. Bombs away though. And in her final throw she did get her bombs away, but they missed sadly. So we will wait for red flights. Oh, see the shadow looming large as the B-17 is going to go crashing down behind us. Red flight's bombs are about to wreak havoc with Columbo. Wow, that was really good. Now she's slowing down. That might be it for Columbo. No fires? Maybe not. Right, time to bring B section in. Okay, here is blue flight. It looks like actually, yes, one of the destroyers has gone to cover Columbo. It's probably very decent of them. Blue flight coming in now, trying to release their bombs and finish off Columbo, but she's proving a very stubborn target. Bombs away. More hits to the midships and stern. Obviously the previous attacks have all been on the bow. Will that be enough? They've got fires going this time, and she has come to a stop. That's always a good sign. But the fires look light, and they're already putting them out. We shall see. Have we done enough? So at the end of that action, we lost 1 B-17. The crew went down just as they dropped their bombs. Columbo, she's still there. Critical damage and heavy flooding, but she's still there. The first Trento cruiser has heavy damage and heavy flooding. The second is good to go. One of the merchant ships has got heavy damage and moderate flooding, obviously colliding with each other. Or colliding with this destroyer actually, because they're now moderate damage and moderate flooding. We've got another tough adversary to try and throw everything at. So let's get those B-17s heading home. What's the time? 3 o'clock. Anything else we can throw at them? I might throw 4 bow fighters with torpedoes. As a last gasp, we've got to try and sink her. At 4:30, HMS Hood's group is potentially about to be engaged. We've been dragged into conflict with nothing doing yet. The guns aren't moving. Oh, I fear it could be a U-boat then. Oh no, we've got splashes. Somebody's shooting at us. How come with our radar we not see them? This is alarming. Let's pick up visual scanning then. Oh, we've started to open up. Have we spotted them? Yes! They're really close. Oh, and boom goes the main guns. Looks like 3 ships, probably destroyers, heading our way. Hood's rear guns just coming round. Oh, it looks like 3 Soldati destroyers bravely coming in, probably trying to lose some torpedoes. Yeah, but they're now being spotted finally by our group's radar. And the Lion, the Hood, Belfast, there's it Shropshire, plus the destroyers that will be hurling everything we've got in their direction. Oh, we're getting near. No hits yet, but it can't be long now. There we go, finally our first couple of hits. Looks like the secondary guns, but the first Soldati destroyer is under heavy bombardment. First Soldati destroyer gone. Unsurprising. The Lion opening up with her main forward guns. And the rear too. Right, the first one has been obliterated. Soldati destroyers 2 and 3 are now probably thinking twice. And the first one's still taking all the attention. She's gone, boys. Switch targets. Yes, she hasn't been destroyed, she has been obliterated. Two down, 1 bugging out by the looks of it. Will she be able to break contact? I doubt it. I think she's probably a goner as well. And there we go. Above the din of the shells crashing into the water, the last Soldati destroyer is done. So the after action report. Minor damage to some of the ships. I think we already had that, didn't we? But 3 Soldati destroyers sunk for 2,450 tons each. Happy days. Okay, just before 5, our bow fighters have made it from Kalamata, targeting the stricken, hopefully, Columbo. Where is she? There she is. She's still, you can see, she's still under power, annoyingly. Let's see if we can get some torpedo hits and try and finish her off. Hopefully. Oh my god, I've got no faith in this at all. Right. Coming around. Oh, do you know what? She's actually pretty dead in the water. She's not like dead in the water. Her engines are still turning, her propellers are still turning, but she's not actually making much in the way of speed. So, if these guys can survive the hail of anti-aircraft fire, we should be ricocheting from the heavy cruiser over there onto the port side of the battleship. Here they come. That merchant's probably feeling a little bit uncomfortable there. Oh, aircraft shot down, but torpedoes dropped. Torpedoes inbound. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. I think we've lost the entire flight. No, one's still alive. Ducking out of it as low as the water as he can go. 4 hits to the Columbo. She is rocking. She is rocking. Have we finally paid enough of a price to sink her? We have! The Battleship Columbo is gone. So there we have it. 3 of our 4 aircraft shot down, but the Columbo, 60,000 tons worth of battleship, sent to the bottom. Finally. Right, that brave aircrew can return to base. Whew. And we've got probably out of dodge if they were heading towards Malta. We're going to send our strike team up. We're going to continue to harass them next time. See if we can whittle down those heavy cruisers as well, and then we'll send our strike team in to finish off the destroyers and the merchants. So losses for us today, thankfully, nothing. The tribal destroyer we lost last time, a couple of aircraft now, so we're up to 176 aircraft lost, 9 ships in total and 50,000 tons, of which 38,000 was the HMS Nelson. The enemy, however, have suffered badly. Yes. From today, U-84 was sunk, the first kill of the day. U-325 was then finished off in an odd fashion. We seem to get a late hit. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but we'll take it. And 85U, okay, was sunk for 753 tons. When we were doing the good mop-up. So, okay, it wasn't the... we thought it was the Marco Polo, isn't it? But it was the Littorio battleship for 44,000 tons. Still a battleship. Then we sunk the 3 Soldati destroyers, which came up against our strike team. And finally, Columbo, the Columbo class battleship, 60,000 tons. 100,000 tons sunk today. That is some going. Big thanks to our air crews who bravely sacrificed themselves to make sure that those menaces are not going to threaten our bases in the Med. So the Axis forces have now lost 132 ships for a total of 790,260 tons. That is unfathomable expensive for them. And it's fantastic. And 314 aircraft have also been downed. So we are in a good place. As I say, we'll go with that. Continue to support them with aircraft. Well, actually, we're coming to the end of the day, so that might be something we do in the following morning. We might hold them back so we can spot whether they may turn back. You never know. Tobruk is... Oh, we've lost a few men, haven't we? We had 1,200. Sorry, we had 2,100 earlier, didn't we? So we've lost a few men. We've used up a few supplies, but it looks like Tobruk is falling to our forces eventually. We may need to get some more supplies and troops there. But yeah, another productive day in the Mediterranean. Oh, so little time passes and yet so much happens. But we'll pick this up again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.